Hey, so we're back with chapter 7. I hope the audio is still the same. I tested it a little bit, but it was weird because none of the windows were down. I just went ahead, I turned my car off and opened the windows. It seems like the sound got a little bit more open or natural, however I can say it. But yeah, we're on chapter 7. It's a warning against the adulteress. It says, "My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live." Okay, well, let's start all over. Okay. "My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, 'You are my sister,' and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words." Okay, so let's stop right there. This is going to be a tough one, I can already tell it. So it's keep his words, treasure up his commandments, keep the commandments and live. So we all know the 10 commandments. I think that's Exodus or Numbers. He etches them with the tip of his finger. He gets these tablets, and this is God. I think he's doing this around Moses, I want to say. And he literally etches them into stone with his fingertips. So it's a pretty cool little throwback to the Old Testament there. But it says, "Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye." So that's pretty funny. In Genesis, we eat the apple or the fruit, like whatever you want to call it. But I think that's basically just another way of saying, like, how I said in the last video, keep your eyes, refix your eyes on the kingdom. So you want to keep those commandments as the apple of your eye. So because we ate that apple, like, we have that temptation, we have that desire. You want to make that, you want to be like, I guess, make that temptation like, I want to make time for the Bible. Like, I want to leave my group of friends so I can go spend time with God. I want to, get home from work so I can read the Word of God. You want that to be like that temptation, your desire. You desire to be intimate with God. You desire to spend all of your time with God. You desire to give your life over to God, like all of your love and your passion and all of those things that you feel, like the honor of your works. What I'm trying to say is, like, your dedications and stuff like that. It's so beautiful. It says, keep his teachings, the apple of your eye, bind them on your fingers. I don't even know what that means, but maybe we can try and do that. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, "You are my sister." So wisdom is our sister. That's pretty cool. And call insight your intimate friend. Okay, so insight is a friend. That's cool. To keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice. I guess. And I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths, a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner. Okay, so near her corner. So going back, it's to keep you from the forbidden woman. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice. Let's see if it's that or wisdom. So it says, "I've seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths, a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight, in the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute. Wily of heart, she is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. That's how I usually see it. She seizes him and kisses him. That's not how I usually see it. And with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. That's a long time. I mean, I don't know where their moon is at, but what is that, like a month or so to like come back around? I'm not that good with astrology. So it goes on to say, with much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter. Okay. Or as a stag is caught fast, till an arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes into a snare, he does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low. Excuse me. And all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way of Shoel, which we know of her now. And it's always not good, so that's Shoel. We don't want to follow her. I think that's what I don't think I really said that. I've been typing out some information in the description of my old videos. So I think back then it's a lot of Psalms and Genesis from the King James Version Bible, which I want to go back to, and I'll finish out both of those series. We're coming up on the Gospels, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, but I also want to throw Jesus's parables in there as well. So I want to do an entire series of all of the parables that I can find. But I think I'm getting my writing and my videos mixed up. So go check those out. And some of those lead into other ones. And I haven't done them all. And you'll see kind of like what I'm getting at and how I want it to be done. I'll probably always keep going back and updating more and more. With the more that I learn, I'll just apply that knowledge and that wisdom and that insight over the top of those updates. There's only 5,000 characters that you can put in that description box, so I'll try and not erase the majority of it, but as needed I'll fill in, like, as I learn more and so on and so forth. I think that'll be really cool. But yeah, stay away from Shoel. It says going down, it says, let me just read the whole thing. It says, her house is the way of Shoel, going down to the chambers of death. So we also know that if we don't seek God, we seek death. There is no in between. For those of you that don't like it, I'm not sorry. For those of you who do like it, understand that if you are not for God, you can fall off the path, you can make mistakes, you can do all of these things, But when you start rebuking God, when you start spitting him out, when you start rejecting him and denying him, understand what you're seeking. So for the ones who don't seek God, you understand the contrast. So that's the word of God for those who believe and those who don't believe. So that's Revelations. I would understand that very clearly. But yeah, let's break this down. So this is chapter 7. A warning against the adulteress. This is like 10 minutes so far, so we've got some more time. We can keep going. So we got to the, let's see, the forbidden woman. Okay, so make the commandments the apple of your eye. It says, wisdom is your sister and insight is your friend. So it's to keep you from the forbidden woman. So wisdom and insight will do that. I think this is a cool little story. You know, it says that she'll look from the lattice of her house. I guess that's wisdom. This is, I understand. So the one looking from the lattice of her house is wisdom observing these things. That's really insightful. She's just observed the, let's see, the youth, the young man lacking sense, and the prostitute that he meets up with. The prostitute is following Shoel. The young man is lacking sense, so he doesn't have any of the wisdom and the insight and the knowledge and things like that. So he meets up with this woman that's following Shoel as opposed to God, and they're trying to do things that they shouldn't do. And so these are all the ways that, you know, each will end up acting out the bad behavior and things like that that they shouldn't do, and the consequences of their doings. So with that being said, I don't think there's really much more to explain. I mean, it's all kind of right there. Other than it says, let not your heart turn aside her ways, don't stray to her path. So it's just more warnings. I would like to know what it means by the fact that it says all her slain are a mighty throng. So I can already feel that I need to know what that is. God knows I've made mistakes. So the next one's going to be chapter 8. This is also a good one. I'm going to be doing like I normally do. I'm just recording all of these in succession and working with what I've got. The next one's called The Blessings of Wisdom, which I've already recorded. I think I told you guys that in the last video, but these are super fun. I may go ahead and just skip ahead to chapter 9 because I've already got that one recorded. I think I'll do it anyways. Alright, enough chit chat. I love you guys, and you know, I hope that you guys take something from this. I don't really know what to say. Have a good day. I will see you soon.